Hello there, and welcome back to Gumboots Australia. This is the third mission of the game, and the instructional text reads, in 1988, Australia's bicentennial year, Grandma Pearl knitted 7 pairs of socks, 1 pair for each of the Australian states, and 1 pair for the Northern Territory. Each pair bears a floral emblem. 5 of the socks have been accidentally sent to the wrong addresses in the capital cities of the state or territory which the emblems represent. You will earn $900 if you can find the missing socks. The flowers on the missing socks are Waratah, Sturt's Desert Pea, Sturt's Desert Rose, Mangle's Kangaroo Paw, and Pink Heath. So this is probably the first game I'm actually going to do a bit of note taking. So there's what is it? There's 6 states and then the Northern Territory. So there's 7 places I can visit, but there's only 5 missing socks. So I can probably save some time and money in the long run by finding out which ones they are. So I'm just going to quickly jot down. We've got Waratah. We've got Sturt's Desert Pea. Sturt's Desert Rose. We've got Mangle's Kangaroo Paw. And we got the Pink Heath. Okay, now another way of investigating this game is to search the database. So I could just go do a big tour of all the capitals, but that could get expensive because you got Darwin all the way up here, you got Perth all the way down here, Hobart, Brisbane. Like it's a complete circuit of the whole country. So that's time and money. How about we go search the database? I'm going to search for Waratah. Oh, hang on. There, this answers it for me. So the Waratah is New South Wales. Sturt's Desert Rose is NT, Northern Territory. Sturt's Desert Pea is South Australia. Mangle's Kangaroo Paw is Western Australia. And the Pink Heath is Victoria. Okay, so that means I don't need to go to Tasmania. And I don't need to go to Queensland. So we can stop the search. That's all my answers there. All right, now where am I? I'm in Broome. Broome is right up here. So I do have to go to Perth and I do have to go to Darwin. So I'm just going to do a lap either way. So let's go to Darwin first. Darwin being the capital of the Northern Territory. Now, how long have I got? It's June 19. I got until June. No, it's June the 1st. I got until June 19. So I should be able to get to them all with a bit of time spare. Darwin, the territory's capital, hit by Cyclone Tracy in 1974 and since rebuilt. The residence of the administrator is one of the few buildings which survived wartime bombing and the cyclone. So I'll take a bus. It's going to be $95. Takes 20 hours. And it's morning. Okay, so it's 6 a.m. on June the 2nd. So let's investigate the places in Darwin to find where that sock got sent. Let's see the Beaufort Darwin Centre. Bad luck, Andy. No one you meet here seems to know anything about socks. Keep trying. We can take a boat to Melville Island. Nothing here. We can check the Darwin Beach Casino. Sorry, there are no spare socks here. Or we can inspect the Chinese temple. Ah, there we go. An old gentleman here shows you a little post bag which arrived in the mail a while ago. It contains fine woolen sock with a picture of Sturt's Desert Rose on it. Okay, that's one down. Let's cross that off my list. My next stop on this tour will be New South Wales. So I can skip Brisbane, being the capital of Queensland. Sydney is the capital of New South Wales. That's going to be my next stop. So let's go to a new place. Let's go to Sydney, the largest city in Australia with a magnificent harbour. The landmarks include the Opera House, the Harbour Bridge, It's many famous beaches, of which Bondi and Manly are the most famous. All right. A bus trip's going to take 63 hours. That's a long time. It's what, 2.5 days. But these are different. So that's a long trip. It's $287. The plane only takes 10 hours, but it costs 951. So it's, more than 3 times expensive, but a lot faster. So if I was in a rush, I would do it, but I'm not. Let's just take the bus. Nice 63-hour trip from Darwin to Sydney. That would be a long trip because there's not much in between. Arrived overnight. It's good. All right, so let's investigate Sydney. There's no real hints of where it might be. So I'm doing one by one. Let's visit the Opera House. Bad luck. Let's ring the Powerhouse Museum. And they say yes, they did receive a little parcel in the mail with a charming hand-knitted sock inside. The sock had a picture of the Waratah on it. All right, well there's 2 down. So that's New South off my list. Now next stop is Victoria. The capital of Victoria is Melbourne, which is the city that I live in. So this would be a good little trip. Let's see what they thought of Melbourne back in 1990. Let's go to a new place. Scroll up to Melbourne, the capital city of Victoria on the Yarra River, known as the home of Australian rules football, which attracts the largest crowds in Australian sport. Let's take the bus for 16 hours. That building pictured is the Melbourne War Memorial, which is a lovely place to visit with some lovely views of the surrounding area and very well made memorial, that one. What have we got to investigate in Melbourne? The cricket ground being the famous MCG, the Melbourne Cricket Ground. There's a Yarra River cruise, that'd be nice. You can drive down to Bells Beach, or you can go for a tram ride. Melbourne's obviously, well not obviously, Melbourne is famous in Australia for its inner city trams. Let's just go one by one. Let's go to the cricket ground. In the office of the cricket club, you speak to the secretary. He gives you a package which they received in the mail a week ago. Inside the wrapping, you find a sock with a picture of a pink heath flower on it. Oh, that was easy. Cross it off my list. My next stop is South Australia, with the capital there being Adelaide. So let's go to a new place. Let's go to the very top. Adelaide, one of Australia's smaller state capitals, set on a narrow coastal plain between Mount Lofty Ranges and Gulf St Vincent. One of its best known buildings is City's Festival Centre. Once again, I will get the bus. 14 hours. I've still got 13 days up my sleeve. Alright, it's 8:30 p.m. I'm surprised I'm still allowed to investigate. Let's see if I can't sneak in one. Let's go to the festival centre. Nothing here. Bit of a sleep in today. It's 8:50. We can investigate. We can travel down to Victor Harbour. No, sorry, no spare socks here. We can see the zoological gardens. Here we go. The administrator here is glad to clear up the mystery of the sock in mail. It arrived here by mail last week and did not have a return address or even a name on the parcel. It has a picture of Sturt's Desert Pea on it. Alright. That leaves me one left, which should be in WA. Capital of WA being Perth, down in the southern corner. This will be a bit of a long trip as well. Let's go to a new place. Let's go to Perth, the capital city of Western Australia on the Swan River, which is popular with sailors and windsurfers. Nearby Fremantle hosted the America's Cup in 1986. So it's a 44-hour bus trip for $200. But I've got 12 days to spare, so let's take the coach. I've got plenty of time to investigate. Now let's visit the Wacker Cricket Grounds. You go straight to the clubhouse. The administrator is here and is eager to get rid of a sock which arrived here by mail last week. There was no return address on the parcel, but there's a nice picture of a Mangles kangaroo paw flower on the sock. Okay, there we go. You have found the missing socks. You post them back to Grandma Pearl, and she pays you $900 and sends you a lovely jumper with your name on it. Across the front, in huge red letters, it says Andy. Excellent. So you receive your final payment of $900 for completing the task, plus your $100 for each bonus point you have left. This adds $1,900 to your bankroll. Sounds good. So I've now got just shy of $5,000. I think I'm making good money. You finish this game, and you will now go on to the next game. Alright, that is Mission 3 done, Grandma's Socks. Now it's a bit of a trip around, well not all, most of the capital cities of Australia. Only missed out on, what was it, Brisbane, Hobart and Canberra. But you know, we saw the other ones, and most importantly we got to Melbourne. That's always good. So that is that mission done. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate your support, and I hope to see you next time.